Hey everybody, I wanted to touch base with you and let you know that I've graded your first essays, and there were quite a few really great ones in there. I enjoyed reading them very much, and your grades reflect that. You guys did great. Please go and check your grade, and if you have questions about anything, let me know. If you want more feedback, I'm happy to give it. Generally speaking, though, I give the most feedback on the rough draft because that's when I feel like it, grade wise, does you the most good. So, make sure that you get that rough draft turned in. It's not, you're submitting it as part of, the drafting process, but also to get some feedback on what you have created. So please make sure that you do focus on that rough draft this week, and you'll wind up having as great a result, I hope, as what I just read in your first essay. So we've got a couple of things to review this week. We've got a document related to complex and compound sentences and simple sentences. You really want to make sure that you mix them up as you are writing, so that your writing doesn't sound choppy. You don't wind up with all very long sentences. I mean, if you have a paper that's full of super long sentences, it's real easy for your reader to get lost. So make sure that you look this over. You don't have to do the exercise at the end, but it is there for you to use as practice or what have you. It's not something you have to turn in. Then we have the contractions. I'll say it again. You don't want to use second person. You don't want to ask rhetorical questions. You don't want to speak directly to the reader in academic writing, and you don't want to use contractions. It's just not seen as formal and as in keeping with the rules of formal academic writing, as to actually spell it out. And that's not super hard to do. Here's an MLA exercise. As you can see, one of the questions that you're going to be asked, along with each one of the individual questions in the quiz, you're going to be asked, after you answer that question, to also let me know where you found that information. So if you find it at the MLA Purdue OWL site, that's the link that you want to include. If you find it in, say, one of our textbooks or something that is provided via our website, say that. We've also got a handout related to comma rules. And that's it for this week. And I'll say it again, it's because I want to read those great papers like I read with your first essays. So do a great job with this. And I know that we will all be thrilled with how your grade looks. Have a great rest of your week.